It's worth a look. It's worth a look. I even went and tried different cars around it. Like the other night, I tried the MX-5 around it, and it is quite a fun circuit with the right car. You know. V3s, is it? Isn't it? My V3s arrive tomorrow, so. You tried using the extensions? I was watching a guy do like a review on them, and he straight away he put those extensions on. Reckon they made a much pretty big difference. I think he put them on all of them, straight out the box. Yeah, and that's what it's meant to be with the V3s anyway, isn't it? Haha, yeah. Right. I see. This is why I've gone for the V3s, because I don't even have a load cell, so I'm thinking it's going to help me one way or the other. Oh right. Okay. So you didn't get much chance to play it then. That's a similar thing. I bought a Thrustmaster. You know, the TX. So I bought a Thrustmaster TX, and I had that for about 5 years. And I was using it on Xbox, and then I discovered that really you need to do the drivers on it, because I didn't use it for 5 years, so I thought it was shit. Then when I updated the drivers on a PC, I suddenly found out actually it's not that shit. And then it broke. So I went Fanatec too. Circuit's terrible. I'm in lap 1 and I've got tyre wear all round. Trying to get a clean lap is very difficult. The other thing I would say as well is, you know, if you look at the earth mounds around the track, yeah, they actually, even though damage is turned off, you can kill the car on those. Definitely can do, yeah. On Deutschlandring, I clipped it so bad it wouldn't even put me back in the pits. I had to exit the race. If you try, I'm using you know, when we were doing the Deutschlandring, yeah. I think it's Pete posted up a setup, innit? He said, "You want to try this pretty basic setup?" And he posted it on Discord, and I was using that on Deutschlandring, and I've started using it here as well, and it does help. yeah, so there is a setup that he's got posted up there. Oh, okay. Well, I'm just it makes a difference for me. That's all. Oh, okay. Well, fair enough. But I think he on Deutschlander he'd slammed it as well, which isn't that much different to what this is. But then this is a far more undulating track. And the TV camera's here now.
Okay, James, we're seeing lots of front locking. Pit exit's clear.
Actually got to go quite slow, I think. I only really get into fourth on the home straight. Yeah, it's a dangerous track. Yeah, but there's not a lot, so it's quite quick to learn it. Definitely.
Yellow flag, caution.
Well, you're catching me now, so... I do tend to get the last corner on this straight wrong as well, though.
Yellow flag. Car left, clear left.
Crew chief just says, "Oh no, you've gone upside down now." Both wheels broken as well, so that's good. Yeah, that's not. That's what I do as well. Yeah, it protects them.
The pit exit is clear, push now.
It does that, doesn't it? It's funny that. And you're not completing the next lap, that's what...
No, you've gone upside down there.
I've vaulted the sides again. Those earthmans are so bloody dangerous. It could make for an interesting race though, I suppose.
Track's clear, push, push, push.
I haven't actually practiced this at all, that'll be coming on, so yeah. Yeah, I've given it a few tries, but nothing much.
Yeah, you're fucked, James, basically. I was just watching the live feed. Yeah.
What's back the control town? I quite fancy the bedroom in the building just before the back straight, so you have to find your own place to park, I'm afraid.
James is basically just using the spectators as Armco.
And yet they still turn up session after session.
They seem quite kind of like encouraging as well.
Yellow flag, watch out.
We had one of those boards for whenever we ran a track day for a owners group.
What, the stop being a twat board?
Yeah,
Left side, clear left.
every owners club we would bring that board.
Yellow
Oh,
flag,
I hate
keep
it when I do
mate.
replays because I have to reset up all my fucking icons for everything.
Alright James, we need to watch these track limits. We've seen a bit of wear all round. Yellow flag, keep your wits about you, mate.
Yeah, that's kind of ironic. Tyres are also made of concrete.
Track limits again.
You can't moan about that, Stu. You were like in the with the crowd.
I know, yeah. I just get tired of hearing it, that's all. I'm not bored. It's when you fuck it so early on in the lap that it's quite. Inward facing wheels now.
Jim just said to me, "Shit, that looked painful. How's your head?"
Yellow flag.
Not in this car, it wouldn't be.
It definitely wouldn't be with that crash. That was the wine and gin and beer.
I love the fact that you can't actually write this car off with damage off.
Oh no, I have both of my wheels were pointing at 90 degrees to my car then.
Oh yeah, no, I've had that frequently.
Yellow flag, watch out.
I was just like driving around going, why can't I get any more than second gear? Then I realised that my little shit of a son had flipped the switch on my shifter to make it into sequential. Although not going higher than second is probably beneficial. God, I can't even focus on the screen. This is not going to end well. I haven't even managed to get out of the pits on even like an eighth of a lap yet. It's basically just like pinball. No, it's like 10-pin bowling with the bumpers down the side of the alley. Yes. Oh my God, I'm on my reef again.
Yellow flag, caution.
You wouldn't think I'd done like 3 hours practice with Colin the other day, would you?
You need to watch these track limits.
Oh, that's a bit. Yep. You basically have to, on just before the brow of that hill, you have to brake.
I just made it around to here.
Oh yeah, and the hairpin, you basically have to brake like about an hour before you think you ought to. And then it's
And when you forget about the first corner as well, it's a bit of a nightmare.
Yeah, the worst thing about that is that hairpin, because it's downhill and then slightly uphill, you think you've slowed down enough, you try and put it into first, and then you lock up everything, because then you look and you're actually still doing like 120 kilometers an hour or something. Sorry. I just can't cope with miles an hour anymore, it means nothing. I even have a right-hand shifter. I'm too tainted.
Lee's in the control tower, I've just followed him in.
Okay, James, you need to watch the track
No one's
limits.
on a lap yet, that's promising.
The leader's just done a 218.1.
Oh, someone's on a lap. Of course, Joe will put in a like 2:03 in about 3 laps time. Yeah, I just saw him sign on.
209.
I did a 205, but you would. I saw a low 204 on the Delta, but oh my god! I mean, that was like 3 hours of practicing non-stop.
Joe's the wrong side of the barrier.
Yellow flag, caution. Track limits, they'll invalidate this lap. The leader has just done a 209.2. Car left, clear left.
Once you get on the wrong side of the hay bales, there's no way back.
No.
So you know. Because that's where I'm parked.
Yellow flag. Okay, James, you've got half your fuel left.
That was Marlowe that joined us then. What's his real name? Anyone know?
Car left.
Somebody's just lost it in front of me there.
At the hairpin.
James.
No, this was on a right-hander earlier.
Clear left.
I broke all my wheels.
There's not really a safe corner on this circuit, is there?
But once you get into a flow, it's actually quite nice. Like I say, like but it took like 2 hours to get into a rhythm.
Sorry, having the same accident.
On your right. Clear right.
Sorry, James. Just check the deltas before rejoining, otherwise I get banned. Oh no, we don't do that here.
Oh, welcome to chaos.
Good evening. Why is it so chaotic?
Because they're hilarious.
I'm looking forward to it. Mr. Gray is logged on as well, but he hasn't sorted TeamSpeak out yet. So.
I saw he's in the tower.
Caution.
Has he done any practice? Do you know?
None whatsoever.
Okay, he's in for a real
On your
shock.
left. Clear left.
I haven't done any practice either, but how hard could it be to do?
Yeah. Famous last words.
Well, it's only got a 4-speed box.
It also has no brakes.
Yeah, but nor did those squeaky Porsche things. So.
No, that's like 6-pot calipers compared to this.
Oh dear, I'll brake very early then.
And if if you can't heel and toe, basically you're going to lock up every time you try and put it in first.
I'm looking forward to that because I can't.
Mind these track limits, please, James. You've got 10 minutes of fuel remaining.
Do you remember this, Paul, from when we did the DRM stuff here?
I do, yeah. Very narrow in places.
Yeah, this next section is basically single file. Yeah.
Great.
The speed on the back straight is quite.
I just went the wrong side of the bridge support.
What, on the back straight?
Yep.
Yellow flag.
Not seen that done before.
Yeah, you're right, they don't have any brakes, do they?
And they've got like kind of VTEC engines that have no power and then suddenly have millions of powers.
Clear right.
I love them. They make me smile so much.
They also have a turning circle of
James has rage quit already.
yeah.
Just hit the control tower on my roof.
Okay, watch on your left, guys. If
Oh,
you
he's
do
doing
that
that on the race,
corner,
that's
'cause it's
fine.
me on the corner. There you go.
Yep, gotcha.
I think I would have died the way I just crashed in real life.
Oh man, I would be dead like 1,000 times by now. Cats have got nothing on me.
Andy's been dead from coronavirus for weeks.
It's true.
How much of this circuit are you guys actually spending in fourth?
Just the back straight.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna think. Yeah.
Oh, he's going slowly. Oh, the surfer guys are going to hate this track. It's not GT3, is it?
Sector 2 is 2.3 seconds off the pace. Yellow
Oh,
flag.
that would be
Keep your
hilarious.
mate.
I've just done a GT3 race on ACT. Someone took out the braking marker for T1 on lap 1. It was therefore chaos.
Which track?
Nürburgring.
Oh god. So if someone takes that aboard, it affects everyone.
Yeah.
P4.
Yeah,
Wow.
Yeah.
Sector 3 is
Because on this it's
0.4
just
off the
you it
pace.
affects if you take it out.
No, I arrived on end of lap 1 and missed the board anyway. And then I came around next lap and I'm like, ah.
No.
Left side, clear left. Yellow flag, watch out.
I've got Brad and Lee racing each other in front
Sector
of me
1 time
now.
is good.
doesn't work.
I don't have the equipment to do that, so.
Sector 2 is 1.3.
There's traffic behind, watch your mirrors, and Stu just spears
Plowing in the crowd.
at the end of the
fuel,
start
maybe.
finish line.
Yeah, you mustn't forget that first corner.
P2. Sector 3 time is fast. We're running on fumes, mate. In this lap. Box this lap. Track limits.
Yeah, I'm also 4 seconds off my practice time.
The guy behind has just done a 210.4.
Yeah, I think that's how I got my fastest time. By just fucking up that corner, going in sideways, and just keeping it nailed, and just kept the revs up. Oh right, no, that's not good if that happens.
The guy behind has just done a 209.7. All clear on pit exit. Yellow flag, watch out.
Sorry,
Yellow flag, caution.
James, we're all having the same accident.
Left side, clear left.
That was exciting. Coming
Right
through
side,
there.
right side's clear.
Leave us off as well. Chaos. Race is going to be fun.
It's going to be hilarious.
Everybody's in the boonies.
It's hilarious watching everyone follow each other.
Your exit's clear. Don't cross the white line. On your right. Right side's clear. The leader has just done a 207.2. We're seeing minor wear all around.
Sorry, I think I just screwed somebody's lap. So impressed with my own lap that I forgot the first corner.
Just seeing someone going rolling in my mirror.
Marvellous. This track's actually just challenging, just actually getting a clean lap.
It is. Mind you, it's not as bad as Fontenay where it's 15 minutes long, and if you get like, you cock up the last corner, you've invalidated 15 minutes of lap time.
Yeah, that would be utterly frustrating. All I've got to do is find 10 seconds somewhere.
That's 20 minutes to go.
Oh, that final hairpin, so frustrating. 1.5 seconds up on my time and then fucked up that.
Yellow flag.
He's sliding around the first corner, that's...
Not always intentional.
Well, everybody did it. It looked like...
You're 2/10 off the pace in sector 1.
You feel like Colin McRae, it's just like a rally car. I'm dead, yeah. We would be dead if we were in this car. Lap 1. I'm following Miss Daisy now. Pulls in the hay bales.
Yellow flag, keep your wits about you, mate.
Good Pete, good time, Pete. Good Pete time.
Both my wheels off. I've got no steering. And damage is off, isn't it?
It is.
Common thing.
Yep, 285 will do for me. It's no 204, but hey. It's going to be really aggressive with it. And lucky.
Yeah, it's a lot of luck.
Because when you're being really aggressive, it goes wrong really quickly. Done about 2 hours at Luca Ring today.
Oh, did you do the race today as well?
Yeah, crashed into the moat both times. Absolute disaster. Came last both times. I did hold reverse grid there, so I held everybody up for about 5 laps in the second race before winning it.
Hooray! You take anyone out?
Watch the track limits,
Oh,
please,
yeah.
James.
Good.
I managed to get over the fence and in a field.
Yellow flag, caution.
I've lost the ability to heel and toe. It's all that wine and gin.
Has anyone done any fantastic things with their setup?
No. Standard.
Slammed.
No, not slam. Slam's
No,
terrible.
20 mil actually, because if you slam them, they start bottoming.
Oh yeah, I tried. So my setup from the last race was completely slammed on 0, and I went down the back straight, and every bump just kicks the rear end out. It's impossible to drive.
Try doing it on a server with damage turned on. It just trashes your engine because the front splitter bottoms out, and then the engine bottoms out. I know it doesn't have a splitter, but the damage model does.
User entered your channel.
Evening, Colin.
Hello there. Looks busy on track.
It is busy. Lots of carnage.
I can well imagine. And that's just not even when it's just you and me on the track.
I've lost the ability to drive thanks to wine and gin.
I can hear that in your
15
voice.
minutes remaining, 15 minutes to go.
And it was sunny today, so we got to actually step outside the door.
Your exit is clear. Watch the white
And I
line.
didn't want you up for that.
Well, they couldn't see.
Yellow flag. Watch out. Car left. Clear left.
It was sunny here, but it's Scotland, and it was absolutely, it's Baltic now. I'm leaking outside the fire pit, but I've had to give up and come in.
Yeah, that's probably...
I'm thinking more like 4 degrees now, the sun's gone down.
The leader has just done 206.2.
See, I'm seriously starting to despise these bits at the side because your lap's over as soon as you whack them, isn't it?
The bits at the side you're in there.
No. The mounts down the side of the track.
The launch pads you mean.
Yeah, that's the thing, yeah. You hit them at the wrong angle, they're not a launch pad, they're a wall.
I'm good friends with the one at the bottom of the hairpin. I took off over that one a good few times. If you do it right, you can clear the spectators and just hit the tower.
I think you might scalp them as you go over their heads though, which I
Potentially.
think that was de rigueur in that era.
P4. Track limits, keep it within the lines.
Outlap, total in the car.
So if I just put somebody off there,
You've got a bit of tyre wear on all your tyres.
just realised I forgot to press start on
Yellow
crew
flag.
chief, so he's keeping quiet, which is kind of nice.
Crew chief just said I'm getting lots of right wheel.
Push the track limits.
Front right
Please,
wheel
James.
spin.
Yellow flag.
Just
Keep your wits
hanging
about
on
you, mate.
spinning.
10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left.
So that's me, you should have said, come on Colin, fuck's sake.
User entered your channel.
This
Oh,
is
it's
going to be an
like-
absolute fucking disaster.
It's hilarious.
I can't think of a worse combination.
Hush now.
Oh, these Formula 3 cars are far too difficult for people to drive, so let's try and avoid some turn 1 crashes by driving a car with no brakes.
Oh, where's your sense of
Don't forget the no grip.
They're brilliant.
Got a fantastic engine, lots of controllable, nice analog power.
Beautiful wooden steering wheel.
As opposed to all that digital power.
Lovely, lovely gauges.
And they do fantastic surfers.
P5.
I won a race the other night, courtesy of most people in front of me crashing. I'm pretty sure they're going to be random results tonight.
Gonna be fun, that's the main thing. We'll
Yeah, I
have
might
fun in our
finish
lives.
with one lap.
Oh, hot lap! Oh, coming through! Not so hot lap, actually. Andy, have you got your time from the other day?
No, I'm completely fucked.
Sorry, Colin. Me and Henry had a bit of an incident when you were trying to get through the middle.
There was a gap, no problem with that.
When I did about 3 hours practice the other day, I saw a 204 on my Delta.
On your Delta?
Yeah, like on the
You
last
didn't-
corner.
You didn't do the 2 corner.
No, I did a low 206. No, 205 something, I think, in
Well,
practice.
the record
What
on
I should do
RSI
is
was a 205
see the character, isn't it?
I saw a 204.1 on my Delta as I was coming down to the hairpin and just made a little tiny mistake. So it's easily doable.
P3. Yellow flag, keep your wits about you, mate.
Not by me.
I think your definition and my definition of easily doable are very different, Andy.
Well, I mean, like I said, it was about 2.5 hours of non-stop practice without any alcohol. Just an annoying child that I was trying to shut out from my life.
Why have you got Joe with you when you're practicing? can't find any. We were talking about this earlier. I can't find any braking
Sector
points
1 is quick.
where I can recognise them again.
No, it's like a sixth sense.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's always before you actually did.
I'll remember that next lap. Crunch, repeat.
Okay, James. 5 minutes to go. 5 minutes left.
Sorry, Stu.
How did you come down there so fast?
Oh, it's hilarious.
Stu.
Sorry, help me.
Oh, that's a big one.
Whoa, that was impressive.
I'm still rolling.
Yellow flag.
That was about 8 barrel rolls then.
We did it earlier in front of me.
Oh.
So impressive.
Fucking hell.
That's when you're glad you're not in VR. Would instantly vomit.
Somebody hit me in the back, which was Annie, and then somebody just appeared alongside me. It's kind of weird. Sorry. It caused chaos in the process.
P4.
Colin's secretly putting in his good times.
I put in a good time there, and I had to brake really carefully at the house because there was a bit of carnage. And I still managed. Yeah, I still managed to get my best lap ever. Go figure.
There's been carnage every lap. I think we've got to get used to that.
Is Alex going to turn up 2 minutes to go and race and then realise that he can't drive this car for shit because
Yellow
it
flag,
takes a lot of practice?
No, I think he's on the big whiskey servers practicing in GT3 cars.
Oh, for Le Mans?
That's more his thing.
Left side. Clear left.
That's going to be quite some adjustment getting used to that.
We should have done this in GT3s this week then.
Nah. Don't need to. Got it next week.
Someone's in the boonies again.
I love that jump as you come onto the start
2
finish
minutes to go,
straight and
2
you come
minutes.
onto the pit lane and nearly crash into the pit lane.
The leader has just done a 205.2.
What I think is great is that all the spectators look like they're
Yellow flag.
Callum and Henry from the north. And Joe. Not Brad, obviously, because he's from Somerset or something.
From Devon, you ignorant bastard.
West
Car left.
Western
Clear
country
left.
is all the same.
That's full of inbreds.
They've all got wide arses and great faces.
Yellow flag. Watch out. We're seeing lots
Oh,
of
who's
front
that?
blocking.
Well, on my roof. That was me.
I couldn't resist crashing into you
I
there.
was just moving around on my roof. It won't let me out. What's the keystroke for getting out of this thing?
Escape?
Back to pits. That one won't work because it thinks I'm still moving.
Oh, you're buggered then.
You're not going to be able to get another lap in anyway.
Ah, trick. If you hold down the escape key, it lets you back to the back to pits menu even if you're moving.
I don't think you're intentionally moving though, you're just seesawing on your own helmet, I think.
Yeah, pretty much.
That sounds like a Pornhub genre.
title of your sex tape. See, saw it on my own helmet. Andy, go on then. If you're going quick, is it best to slide it out, or is it better to be a bit safe and cautious?
No, you have to slide it, otherwise it bogs down.
Yeah.
But then it's just
That's the end of the session. P4.
just luck of the draw if you make it around.
Colin McRae all the way down through the wood. Yep.
Isn't it Colin McRae around the whole lap?
It is basically.
It is, yep.
Especially turns 2 and 3. If you can slide it around both of those, you gain so much time.
Oh, there's Joe with the low 204 look.
Yep. You see, fucker. I hate him so much.
Try being friends with him.
Nah, it's alright.
I nearly crashed on that one as well.
Hello.
The thing is, it's all...
Yeah, I think it's de rigueur that you have to crash every lap.
It's a game of chance, this one, anyway. Somebody will steam into the back of you, or somebody might come over a fence and hit you. You just don't know.
The good thing is that we're not worried about lap times and cuts, so it'd be much more fun.
And they are beautiful while they're crashing.
Oh, that looks good! Over the back!
Evening, Henry.
Evening.
I liked your support request today about your servers are fucking shit. What the fuck's going on with this fucking ping?
User entered your channel.
I saw how you jumped on that immediately.
I wasn't aware of it until ages afterwards, because, I mean, I'm not going to get into it, but like, if you're paying for a service and you're signed up with an email and you've been explicitly given a support email address, you'd think that you might use it, but no.
Yeah.
Could I just ask about fuel? Sorry to jump across you guys, but I've not thought about that at all.
So 28 will do you. That's an extra lap.
Perfect.
I put 30 in, I think.
Yeah,
It's going to be a 10 lap race, and 28 is 11 laps.
It's going to be a 3 lap and towed back to pits and
three lap if you're lucky, I think.
It's going to be a race.
I won't even call it that.
I'm looking for.
It's going to be a destruction derby, is what it's going to be.
I'm looking forward to the playback this one.
Oh, this is going to be the best live feed.
Stuart, I was saying to Andy when I was practicing the other day about because in the practice for that midweek thing, you did loads of offs in the practice, and I tell you, the whole stretch of clip that he's got of the playback is basically your incidents. It is so funny to watch.
I don't want to see it.
If you want camera time, just crash a lot.
Exactly.
Because I'm guaranteed camera time.
Yeah, I keep saying to the guy who does the cam software to concentrate on the guy in first, but I'm wondering whether that's a good idea. Because it's always on Joe.
Ooh, did anything happen back then?
Come on, Joe, you can do it 203. I know there's a 203 there.
You got to get round first.
Yeah, that's true. Oh, I'm on my roof already. Broken my tyres. Oh no, my wheels are broken.
And yeah, and the other thing he did was he added moderators, which isn't us, so I didn't get a notification.
Oh yeah, I saw that as well.
Yeah, I was like, added the wrong people there, but I guess. But yeah, I mean, I tried to help him as best I can later on. But
by kicking him from the server, that's
well, it's a good way to get slightly less good support if you come in swearing at everybody.
I don't know, that's how I deal with you most of the time. Henry, you seem to help me.
Yeah, but you're usually swearing at yourself.
That is true.
what I do is I talk to Callum first because he's a bit of an easier touch, and then if that doesn't work, I go to Henry.
And then it gets done. Badly.
Exactly.
But done at
But
least.
done.
Yeah, everything's crazy at the moment. Like with the whole COVID thing, there's so many people that are like, I'm gonna sim race now.
Even the professionals are taking it up.
Yeah, we've had some guys like the Alfa Romeo Owners Club has set up a server with us now, which is cool.
I hope you rate them for more money.
Oh, of course. Yeah.
The good thing is with them is if it doesn't work, they'll be used to it.
Only if it electrically fails. If something mechanically fails with the electronic server, we'll never know.
Well, we've automated the thing that sets up the servers now, so we don't have to do it manually. So we're saying now that it's no work for us, we should probably introduce a first-time setup fee.
Definitely, especially as you're doing like P-Tracker and Kiss My Rank and everything.
Oh,
It's
my
like
days.
why you ever agreed to support that, I have no idea. It's like 98% of your support questions now are to do with that.
Yeah. It wouldn't bother me at all if people didn't ask for it. We spend like half an hour setting it up, and then they go, oh, I don't actually want that, can you turn it back off? It's like, oh, are you joking?
I don't see the point of it really with the skill rating thing.
Is James in here? Because I just like ruined his day.
No, he's not.
Oh, okay.
Don't worry, he ruined mine a lot the other week.
Car left. Still
He's
there.
new. This is only his second race.
Clear left. Car right. Clear right.
At least it shows you where you can overtake on the track.
Nowhere.
Mid-air is the best place I find.
No, when they're mid-air, it's the only time you get to overtake.
Car right. Clear right.
User entered your channel.
Oh, Alex is here. He's going to root that decision.
204.7 P2. You're now 3.9 off the pace.
You know what you mean? This
Your last
car's the
lap time
perfect
was
car
at
to drive if you've only got
208.5.
one line.
And 10 minutes to
Wow, there's a car across the track. Jim's so encouraged on, isn't he? Sector 1, 3.5 seconds off the pace.
You just say,
You think, oh, just well not bother.
See, Tommy ever says to me,
Good car, good team, shit driver.
I've had that.
Alright, James. 15 minutes left. That's 15 minutes. Sector 1 is 2.6. Off the pace.
No, I was looking at the leaderboard and went off the track.
Is that you on the last corner?
Yes.
That was also me on the last corner, in the air.
You just did like 4 flips.
My God, it's Alex on Tuesday.
I got the cheapest mic I could find, £6.
That's not fair. Turn it off.
Sorry,
We like bitching about you when we know you can't respond.
I've noticed.
Sector 2 is 1.1 seconds. Off the pace. Yellow flag. Caution.
Oh, fuck's sake.
I can be.
You imagine there was only one arm.
203.4. Okay, James.
Sounds
There's
kind of
a car
weird.
into it. Heads up.
203, impressive.
Sector 3 is 0.5 off the pace.
They just hit the fucking bridge then. Look at it, it's time.
Just done a 207.9. Yellow flag, keep your wits about you, mate.
And he's starting last.
Haven't got one time yet. Right, concentrate.
Might just have to drive Miss Daisy for a minute just to actually get her lap that's registered.
It's probably a good plan to get a banker in and go for it.
Yeah, that's not working for me yet.
Yellow flag, keep your wits about you, mate.
And I'm on the roof again.
Anyone figured out the braking points for the last corner yet?
I haven't figured out breaking point for any corner.
So, just before the two yellow signs, there's a lump of tarmac in the road.
That's
the
when I
breaking
do
point.
it. The biggest mistake you make there is to try and change into first gear too early when you think you're slowed down enough, but you actually are.
Sorry, Henry.
When I was first
Get around it.
when it reversed.
It's a much more interesting corner, I'll say that, when there are other
Yellow
cars
flag,
in it
watch
at
out.
the same time.
Car right, clear right. Mind these track limits, please, James. Car right, clear right. Yellow flag, caution.
Fuck off, track limits.
Who just followed me into the the bottom of the hairpin and beached themselves?
From one side of the track to the other, up the banking and upside down.
Ten minutes remaining, 10 minutes. The car in front has just done a 206.3.
Sorry, balls, trying to take it away.
That's fine, mate.
That was a beautiful pit exit.
Oh my god, I nearly wet myself then. I think we should just ban him anyway. After you, Henry.
Oh, alright. I'm just having a leisurely ride around.
There's a car approaching.
I want my
Stay behind the white line.
You may have not noticed.
Yeah, well, me too. I came out of the pits at the same
Yellow
time.
flag. Right side, clear right.
Sorry, James.
I ingested the voice as I came around that corner, it was terrifying.
You want to see some drift center?
Go on then. You know you should never say watch this, don't you?
Like, hold my beer.
Oh, my beer.
Car right.
Oh, that must have hurt me.
Hold your line. Right side's clear.
Oh, God. Come on, Alex, you've got to get second. That's your rightful place.
Not today.
That was a 207 after Haley put me on the grass.
Alex, why did you come back onto the tracks to go back over the bird again?
Because I'm not good at these cars.
That was just really fun to watch.
Oh, that's a lot of smoke. Is that you, Joe?
Nope.
Oh, bloody bollocks.
Oh, Andy, you're first in the Luca ring race today. One of the guys caught fire. The batteries in his headset overheated and they're actually smoking.
Oh, that's exciting.
I've never heard that before. He bailed mid-race and everyone went, what the fuck happened? And apparently he came back later and said his headset was actually on fire.
Is there going to be a Stewart's inquiry though?
Of course. Was he using the right batteries? The approved batteries?
Yellow flag, keep your wits about you, mate.
I'm a bit worried about my new pedal mod catching fire.
I'm worried about our pedal box eventually catching fire, Henry.
Yeah.
I did some more designing the last couple of days while I've been a bit ill. It's been pretty handy.
Don't violate this lap. Track limits. Yellow
Boiling
flag.
hot already. Doesn't bode well.
I live in Spain, it's the way of life.
It's been shit for the last month.
Should have been in England, mate. It's been lovely. Apart from the deaths.
I'd Yeah, exactly. We're down to 400 now. What are you up to? 1,000?
What, a minute?
We were down to like 600 today, I think.
Yeah, it's coming down. We've hit the peak. Well, the initial peak.
The speed is just 207.4.
Where you were until everyone went out on Thursday at 8 o'clock and slapped the NHS and infected everyone.
The Westminster Bridge.
Yeah, that was fucking stupid.
What the fuck are you recording? Yourself?
Bit of tyre wear on all your tyres.
Well, I assume social media told them to do it. Therefore, it's law.
It is, yeah. As is kind of setting off fireworks and shit like that.
We went a gazebo to somebody like 4 months ago, and they decided that today was the day to return it. To drive to our house and be like, there we go. There's your gazebo back.
Bear in mind that my dad is 50 years old, by the way, so like he is quite a high-risk category person.
Brad, I like the way you jumped over the bricks that
It gave
separates
me
the
a really
pit
good
lane.
line into T1 actually.
Just 2 minutes left, 2 minutes to go.
That was quite impressive.
Okay, James, we need to watch these track limits. Yellow flag, keep your wits about you, mate.
Like 50-50 grind and then managed to send it into turn 1 alright actually.
I think I'm actually going to spend most of this race actually in the pit lane being repaired.
Thanks, Henry.
Yellow flag.
Get in.
That was nice. I had time for a wee and to put the industrial fan on.
I'm just sorting my fan.
P5. Checkered flags out, P5.
Oh no, now the fan's making my eyes water. This isn't going to be good.
That's the end of the session, P5.
You sure that wasn't the way?
Well, it could quite likely be the Wii with the amount of Hendrix that went down this afternoon. That's my Spanish gardener's name. God, Alex is going to be fuming back there.
It's fine, I'm thinking of you.
I damaged my shoulder this afternoon by playing squash with my son and mainly hitting the ball at him to revenge the week of pain.
yeah, I can understand that.
This is the only opportunity I had, and he thought it was part of the game. I was just loving it. Oh, sorry, son, you got in the way of the ball on the wall.
Top tips on parenting for the future for me there, I think.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, take your revenge early before they get to the age of 25.
Yeah.
Now listen,
That would
son,
make it
we
bigger.
call this game target practice.
My neighbour was outside in his garden playing a Playing his clarinet, I think. Playing, just practicing a bit, quite nice. So my 3-year-old appeared with his recorder, and had a little duet with him.
That's called grooming.
In what world would you let a 3-year-old have a recorder?
He doesn't play.
One with a long garden and the recorder band to the end of it.
His attention span with it isn't very long anyway.
Or maybe a child with a breathing disorder.
I'm thinking all the time I hear that, falling forward onto it and spearing out the back of his neck. Oh yeah.
I could.
My neighbour went in shortly after that, though.
I have, in fairness, watched many horror movies, so.
Yes.
The natural order, yeah. It won't be long till you fall in that.
I'm driving 1.5 arms, It's out of the slinger. I'm slower.
I think TeamSpeak has been your nemesis, and this is now the way of the future. Now you're going to be mid-pack.
Yeah, you're probably right.
It's distracting.
I mean, other than Joe and maybe Andy, I think it's just going to be a battle for survival to determine your placing rather than...
Well, there's not much
Yeah,
between us.
I've got ramps to jump.
Look at Pete showing off in his...
No, there's not much between you, but then there's a lot of people behind you that are going to dive bomb.
Yeah, that's true.
Myself included.
Oh no.
Be very careful when overtaking me, because I tend to go whichever way. Never.
Just remember, there aren't any stewards.
Or brake lights.
There is a Stewart though. Is that the same thing?
Yeah.
The lead car's pitting.
That's why he never gets penalised.
Alright, James, get ready.
Oh my God! 3
What the
times.
hell's
Oh
dear.
We were practicing,
Into T1.
we were practicing in our team speaking. I was like, this is going to be carnage. There's 3 wide on the
Did
grid.
you say 30 litres?
Look at the grid.
Oh my God!
Alright.
10 cars. Let's go.
Where's the breaking point?
It's about here.
So qualifying was a waste of time then.
So basically, remember you got to leave room for the rear end as well.
No ball on these.
This?
Don't be better.
This is like West Country women, where their asses are twice as wide as their heads, so therefore you need to leave plenty of room.
Watch it.
Gotta go slowly through the whole lot of on this corner.
I jumped the start really badly.
Sweet, let's go, let's
A
go.
couple of false starts there, I think.
You did a little fun there, that was nice.
I'll take a drive through, but I don't think it's going to affect my race much.
Yeah, I can't drive through it.
Left side, clear left.
Who was sideways there? Is that you,
Yellow
Thorburn?
flag, caution.
Who was that?
Car right,
When
clear
someone-
right.
What happened?
I just wait for everyone to fall off.
Just settle down, find your rhythm.
Come on, Waddy, get out of the way. You're slowing us down. What the fuck are you doing?
Steers off.
Yellow flag.
Sorry.
Can I ask a very important question?
What?
Please tell me there isn't a reverse grid race for this.
There is.
Rejoining.
How could it be any worse?
And control block.
Car right. Right side's clear.
I'm going to watch you all work and keep the bottom of the thing. From the back.
Colin, I'm coming for you, mate. So.
Gap in front has increased to 2.1.
I've got to take the drive through as well.
Yellow flag, watch out.
Oh,
Car left, clear left.
What was that?
I was airborne.
Okay, James, the next car is ball.
Why are there all the cars in the pits? Oh, they drive-throughs.
I had to take a drive through.
Caution, clear left. On your right, clear right.
Has anybody not had it in an off yet?
Joe, I assume, and Henry. It's not really 10 seconds ahead already.
Yep.
Jesus.
On your right.
I think Joe will lap me on lap 4.
Right side's clear. Come on, James. Nicely done.
Just managed to avoid the carnage, I think.
Car right, clear right.
One car though, slow in a straight line.
Car left.
We changed the gear ratio.
It's still there.
No.
Oh, that'd be why
Take
then.
some of it in.
Clear left. Keep doing what you're doing. This is spot on. E3. The stewards have warned us for cutting the track. Keep it between the white lines. 15 minutes left. That's 15 minutes.
Is that half an hour car wide enough, Andy?
Very wide, and then we've got the
Spanish
two.
of Fanta.
Yes, boy.
Come on, don't make it easy for it.
They're going to be battling for pride.
The gap to ball behind is increasing. It's now 1.0.
This ain't going to end well, Colin.
What I'm thinking.
The gap to Spencer in front is now 3.8 seconds. The leader's just done a 203.8. Car right. Right side's clear.
Let's see if we can lock wheels.
That'll end well. Alex is down the pit lane. stressful not have to worry about the track cuts. Although, Colin, you seem to be taking a lot of the track.
I'm making full use of the full width.
Well, and some.
Oh, I'm just going to chuck some dirt under your tyres. It's because I'm psychologically following
Yellow
the
flag,
people
keep
in
your wits
front.
about you,
And
mate. On your left, clear left.
Henry! Is that you?
Yeah, I had a moment.
That didn't
I've
prove my
seen my
man was
medal
pulling
around
the
there.
soul.
What the heck is going on with these things?
Good job I spotted you there.
I just left it across the track.
I am busting for a few.
The leader has just done a
Take one at this corner.
3.1.
Plenty of places.
B2.
God, you brake early for this corner.
Slow in, fast out.
Well, not that fast.
I had to get out of the way on that corner and absolutely mowed myself.
How do you know I'm braking anyway? I don't have any brake lights.
Exhaust flame. Damn it!
Okay, James, 10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left. Half distance. Fuel looks good.
Oh, what a crash, Pete. What a crash.
That was excellent. I was very proud.
Oh, I saw your floor several times.
Ball is really wet. The gap's now 1.1.
I was trying to keep ahead of you and I was just pushed it a little bit too much into that corner and it didn't go round it like I wanted it to.
Now you know, Andy, why I can't do consistent laps.
That's your quickest lap in this session. Yellow flag, caution. Yellow flag.
Was that you, Wanny?
That's half fuel. You've used half your fuel. Your lap time was 207.0.
Bit of breathing room, Colin.
Ah, you disappeared.
Went straight on at the hairpin.
Stay between the lines, please, James.
Brilliant. I just went from being stuck at the bottom of the hairpin to now being beached at the bottom of the hairpin.
Left side, clear left.
That looked worse than it actually was. You're back in the road.
I think I'm done. I can't drive these anymore.
No, don't give up.
I hate it so much.
Don't intimidate. Keep them behind you.
James, what happened? You hit the hay bale.
Car left.
Can't let Alex beat you.
Still there. Clear left.
I never thought I'd have to look up while lapping a car.
Car left.
But I've got enough space.
You enjoyed that?
Still there. Clear left.
If it's any consolation, Joe, I have my foot on the brake.
Say that again.
Still there.
If it's any consolation,
Okay,
I have my
James,
foot on
off
the
the
brake.
brakes to go. 5 minutes left.
I'm proud of you. But I definitely think you should have kept your foot in it.
Keep digging. This isn't over yet. P4.
I get kicked into pits, and every time I go to come out of the pits, it's a blue flag.
Car left. Clear left. Keep it within the track limits.
Good to see.
Alright, James, we've just cut the track.
Other James just slowed down on the straight, hit him on the racing line.
Did I mention I'm out bursting for a peep?
Then park up and have one, it'll be fine.
Sorry, that looks a bit like a dive bomb.
Yellow flag,
was.
watch out.
Is it still yeah? They're right.
It didn't work, but I tried.
duty because that was too much for me.
So,
User disconnected
You
from
mean you don't want to do the second race?
P5.
You'd be missing the reverse grid.
you would have started in first and everything.
No pressure.
Did this track actually have those humps of
There's
death?
2 minutes left. 2
I
minutes.
guess they did.
Because
Yellow flag.
they seem pretty dangerous.
Everything was dangerous
Just a
then.
warning for cutting the track.
Even smoking.
You're crashing, we're going to launch you 10
Right
feet
side.
into the air
You're right.
instead.
Safe to get front clear.
You don't crash because you've got the fear.
There must have been spectators killed at these races, that's all I'll say.
Oh, every time.
I've just crashed into the pits.
Okay, James, we've gone out of track limits. Keep it between the lines. Yellow flag. Caution.
Nearly took me out, Paul.
Really?
Stuart wouldn't have been happy about that rejoin.
Off to see Jackie Stewart.
You can retire now, Colin, it's fine.
Sorry, I was trying to avoid you there.
Don't worry about it, me too.
Yeah, my tires are a little bit squibbly.
Okay, pass left, pass
Left
left.
side. Clear left. Last lap.
Oh,
Was that you, Colin? You're like lagging all over
no,
the place.
somebody lagged out there.
Yeah, somebody went, did you just go off the track on the back straight
Slid
and
down through the
back
track
on it?
and into the fence.
Minutes of fuel remaining. 5 minutes.
connection lost.
Done at 210.1. Look out for the pit speed limit. Looks like you're clear on the pit exit.